Move on. Now we need to find the lucky new owner who'll be picking up the keys in a couple of months' time and calling this theirs. So that's where I'm in your hands now. We'll look for an opening bid or offer on 19 Maunder Street, Regents Park. Something fair or reasonable to get me started. Where do you see value?
$900's here, sir.
900, if I could just see a number, please. At 900,000, we've bid a number 3 now, we're away. At 900,000 now, perhaps 950 will be the next one from there. At 900,000, I've got now bid a number 3, and where do we go? At 900,000, who's got 950? At 900,000's the bid now. Just call out your figure if you like. At $900,000 is the bid. At 900,000, bid a number 3. Certainly great value at that, but at 900, where do we go? At 900,000's a bid. Any better bid or offer before we go now? Is there 950? Just call it out. At $900,000. Bids there, make no mistake. What do we say? 900,000 bids here. Where do we go? At $900,000. 920. Okay, 920's all right. At 920, but I would suggest 950 will be the next one now. At 920, it's against you. At 920 bids there. At 920,000, what do we say? 950 if you like. At 920, the bids there, do we say 950? At $920,000. 50 it is now. 950 it is. At 950 against you, sir, do we say 75 or straight to a mill? At 950,000 the bid. At 950,000, back with my opening bidder now. At 950 to 70 it is. At 970, straight to a mill now if you like. At 970 I've got. At 970,000's the bid. Bids out the back, it's against you. At $970,000, money's there. At 970,000, great value at that. Big home, big block, great location. At 970,000, we say $1 million now. At 970, the bid's there. At 970,000's the bid. Where do we go? What do we say? At $970,000. I wouldn't have thought there's too much to think about at that sort of level. At 970, do we say $1 million now? At 970,000, do we say $1 million? Get back in front before we go. At $970,000. At 970,000. 975. He's lucky my next auction's not till later on this afternoon. At 975, do we say $1 million? 975 bids there. Do we say $1 million? 990. 990. No one ever wants to take my advice. 990. 95. $1 million now if you like. 95 I've got. 995's the bid. At 995's the money now. Where do we go? At $1 million if you like, but at 995 bids here. At 995 million now. At 1 million. At 1 million, do we say $1,020,000? At $1 million now. Do we say $1,020,000? I don't think fires are going to scare him away. At $1 million is the bid. At $1 million even now. At $1 million is the money. Do we say $1,020,000 before we go? At $1 million, bids out the back, make no mistake. Do we say $1,020,000? $1,020,000 I've got now. $1,050,000, sir. $1,020,000 I've got. At $1,020,000 now. $1,030,000. $1,050,000 if you like. 30 I've got. At $1,030,000 bids there, do we say 50? At $1,030,000, do we say $1,050,000? At $1,030,000, bids out the back, do we say $1,050,000? At $1,030,000. At $1,030,000 bids here. Any further bid before we go to $1,030,000? First call at $1,030,000. 50 it is now. $1,050,000. 70, sir? 55. 55. You've taught him bad habits. $1,055,000. Do we say $1,070,000? At $1,055,000 now. At $1,055,000, we say $1,070,000. At $1,055,000. Where do we go from there? Is it $1,070,000 before we go? At $1,055,000.
1.1.
1.1. Good bid now. Now we're getting serious. $1,001,000. 1,100,000. What do we say, sir? $1,120,000. 1.1's the money. Do we say 110? That's okay. At 1,110,000. 120 if you like. 110 I've got. Do we say 120? Or perhaps straight to 150. Knock him out. $1,110,000. Where do we go? At $1,110,000 is the bid. At 1,110's the money now. At 1,110. 20 before we go, or 50, you tell me. At 1,110, 140. 150, sir? 1,140. Do we say 150? 1,140. Do we say 150? Surely it's got to be worth one more roll of the dice. At 1,140 is the money. At 1,140, do we say 150 before we go? At $1,140,000. Sir, can I tell you, if you go 150 and they bid again, it hasn't cost you anything. It could just 115. Welcome in. Where have you been? 115. New competition. They're there. What do we say to that? 175 if you like. 1,150 is the bid now. At 1,150, do we say 175? At 1,150,000. Bidder number 2 to my right. At 1,150,000. What do we say? Is it 75? That could be the way to go. At $1,150,000. Here we go. Woof. At $1,150,000. Are we going to let them get it with just the one bid? Surely not. I'll give you the same advice I gave him. If you go again and they go, it hasn't cost you anything. Surely it's got to be worth a try. 1,160. 1,180. 1,160 I've got. We say 1,180. Could be a lucky number. 1,160,000. We say 1,180 before we go. Surely you weren't expecting to come and get it with just the one bid. 1,160,000 bids here.
1,165.
1,165. 1,180, man. 165 bids there. At 165 is the money now. 1,165,000. 170. 180 if you like. 170 I've got. We say 180. At 1,170,000. At 1,170,000 bids here. Surely it's got to be worth one more try. At 1,170,000. I'll take your 5 if...
1,175.
75. 1,180 or 1,2? 1,175 is the bid. Why don't we try 1,2? At 1,175,000 is the money. You nearly had them. You saw them saying no. It could be the next one that gets it for you. 1,175. What do we say? 1,180 or straight to 1,2? 1,175 is the bid. At 1,175,000 is the money now. Here we go. I'm going to call it 3 times. Owner's instructions are clear. At 1,175,000 bids here, make no mistake. First, at 1,175,000. Man, you've been with me all the way. Now's not the time to be saying no. At 1,175,000. You've come so far. Don't drive away empty-handed. At 1,175,000. Just give me 1,180,000. 1,175,000 is the bid there. First, at 1,175,000 is the bid. Second, at 1,175,000. 1,180,000. No matter what I say about not leaving it to the last minute, they always do. Jeez. So close. You keep saying no and bidding, so I'm not worried about you shaking your head. I've seen that happen before. At 1,180,000. At 1,180,000. The more you shake your head, the more excited I get, because I can see a bid coming. At 1,180,000. Why don't we just go 1,2 and that's it? Then I won't even ask you again. At 1,100,000. 1,185,000. You can see the same as me. He's saying no. I think you're nearly there. 1,185,000. Go 1,2, the knockout blow. At 1,185,000 is the money. Go to 1,2, try the knockout blow. It might just be the one that gets it. 1,185,000 bids there. One, 1,185,000. Do we say 1,2 before we go? First, at 1,185,000 is the bid here. Second call at 1,185,000. What do we say? 1190. This is where you start shaking your head again, and then you give me another 5, right? 1190. You're shaking your head, she's shaking her head. Something's got to give. But right now, she's in front. A 1190. Just go to 12. Why don't you try the knockout blow? Everyone works in round figures, and if 12's there...
1191.
1191. Just left the door open. 1191. Is it 195 or 12? 1191 I've got now. What do we say? 1191's the money. 1,191,000. First call. At 1191. Ma'am, what do we say? In or out? 95. Same advice again. Let's go 12. I'm worried. You're not shaking your head.
I know, it's serious now.
Most auctioneers get excited. I'm worried because you're not shaking your heads. 1195. What do we say? 12. Are you sure? Now I'm happy you're shaking your head. Are you sure? Why don't you just try 12? Just round it off. Could be their limit. You see, they keep saying no too. Something's got to give. Don't drive away with regret. Drive away with the home. 1195. 12 before we go. Are you sure? Happy to let them have it at 1195. In or out? Why don't we try 12? Let's go 12, put the pressure back on them. 1195's the money. 1,195,000 bids here. 12. 1.2. 205. 1,200,000 bids here. 205, did you say, sir? 205. I got excited for a minute. I thought you said 1.25. I'm like, well, that should do it. 1205. Start shaking your head. Start shaking your head. That's it. I'm happy. 1205, 1210 if you like. 205 bids here. $1,205,000. At 1,205,000. They've been with me all the way. At 1,205,000. Is it 210 before we go? Take your one even if you like. 1205, put the pressure back on them. At 1,205,000 bids here. First call. At 1,205,000. Second call. At 1,205,000's the money. Are you sure? You're out? Arthur, what's the instruction? Third call. Sir, I've just got to tell you, no further bids. We're going to be selling to these people. Hammer comes down, it's gone forever. Don't regret it. Don't come back tomorrow and say you would have paid more. I'll give you one more chance. I'll call it 3 times. Happy to take you one if you like. But at 1,205,000 bids here, I know I'm selling. I'll make it very clear. First call, at 1,205,000. Second call, at 1,205,000. Third, final call, all done, silent, going, gone, sold to you, congratulations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to our vendors and our purchasers, commiserations to our underbidders. Thank you very much for attending our auction. We certainly look forward to seeing you at the next one.